so-called weird terrain on Mercury. This large, hilly area of Mercury sits on the exact opposite side of the planet from the Caloris Basin. Scientists believe that the weird terrain may have been formed by shock waves, which emanated from the impact that created the basin. Beagle Rupes on Mercury. The Beagle Rupes is a break in Mercury's surface, where younger rocks were pushed above older rocks. This feature spans 373 miles and is one of the longest and tallest scarps or ridges on Mercury. Ripples and dunes in the Proctor crater on Mars. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance rover MRO observed these ripples and dunes that scientists believe are created by wind. The dark sand dunes are made of basaltic particles, and the lighter ripples are likely dust deposits. Nar Suclus On Ceres. These long, parallel fractures are very common on icy moons, but it's the only formation of its type on the dwarf planet Ceres. It's inside the yellowed crater, and scientists believe that whatever impact created the crater likely melted a large amount of ice, rock, and salt. When the mixture refroze, it expanded and opened the fracture. Pattern of Pics on Pluto. In 2015, the telescopic camera on NASA's New Horizons spacecraft took the highest resolution images ever captured of the intricate pattern of pits across a region of Pluto. Mission scientists believe these indentations form through a process of ice fracturing and evaporation. Plains south of Valles Marineris on Mars. According to NASA, the layers and small channels of these plains suggest water flow craters and hardened sand dunes. The enhanced color sample reveals the diversity of Mars's landscape that can be hard to differentiate in black and white photos. Sinuous gullies on Mars. These gullies span the face of a sand dune within the 1,400-mile-wide Hellas Planitia impact basin on Mars. Like other linear gullies, which are typically straight, these look like they've been drawn on with a squiggle pen. NASA scientists are still trying to determine why the gullies aren't linear, but they believe that in this case, several different dry ice blocks repeatedly slid down the same path, encountering different levels of resistance from the sand on each trip. Mysterious mazes on Saturn's largest moon. Enormous labyrinth terrains crisscross the surface of Saturn's largest moon, Titan. These distinct marks are caused by methane and ethane that rain down and slowly carve away at the landscape by a largely unknown method. The maze stretches 4 miles. Interestingly, Earth and Mars share very similar landscapes. Planitia on Pluto. The northwestern region of Pluto vaguely looks like a heart and is actually a nitrogen ice-covered basin called Planitia. The basin stretches for 620 miles. It was likely created by an impact and is now covered with a massive glacier. Linear gullies inside Russell crater on Mars. These grooves flow down the side of a large sand dune inside the Russell crater on Mars. They are linear gullies, narrow, steep-sided channels that scientists believe could have been formed by blocks of dry ice which slide down the slope in spring. Carbon dioxide frost covers high-latitude areas during the Martian winter, so it's entirely plausible that chunks could break off and make these marks when they begin to melt. At 1.2 miles, these linear gullies are the longest ones known to exist. pancake domes on Venus. Pancake domes on Venus. Loki Patera on Jupiter's moon Io. Loki Patera on Jupiter's moon Io. Giant canyons on Mars. Covering nearly a fifth the circumference of Mars, Valles Marineris reigns as one of the largest canyons in the solar system. Scientists believe that there was once water just at or beneath Mars's surface, and that these canyons were created by rushing water and floods. Mount Mons on Venus. Mount Mons on Venus. Addams crater on Venus. Addams crater on Venus. Giant ice blades on Pluto. Giant ice blades on Pluto. Spot 5, a bright spot on the dwarf planet Ceres. The cracks of Jupiter's moon Europa. The cracks of Jupiter's moon Europa. Olympus Mons on Mars. Olympus Mons on Mars.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in